Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the
Sadly Relatable podcast.
We back, baby!
Yay!
Oi, it's been a while since you've
Shut
done that. It's actually been a while.
How's life?
Good, thank you very much. What episode is it? 28?
Oh my god, 28.
Oh my days, we're not that far away from 30.
What time? Wait,
Why
let
you
me
look so
just, let me
fake?
just double check.
You look so fake, like
No, because I was
happy.
thinking, 28. What the hell?
Yeah, it's a bit mad. I feel like the numbers are flying by. Soon we'll be on 100 and we'll be like,
Is that? Do you watch podcasts that are like episode
Yeah.
100?
I watched
mean
like
300.
300. Oh, that's weird that you said that, yeah.
300. How's life?
Yeah, good. How about you?
Good. Sorry, the reason I'm so is because I just read the comment on that video.
Yeah, you stressed?
Not stressed, but I feel like I'd want to address it.
Well, we're going to start off straight away addressing the comment. Go on
Okay,
then.
first of all, I want to say thank you guys for joining us, being back here. I always try to show you guys how much I love you and appreciate you guys being here. And it might get annoying because I'm always like, you're in my prayers, blah, blah, blah. But I genuinely really appreciate you guys. I love you guys and every single person that comments and likes and everything. But, I'm joking.
Except for this one person.
In the last episode,
Yeah.
I basically said I don't understand when people just want to do a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Because you know how my friend was like, oh, I just want to be a teacher. And that's fine. You can have your hopes and aspirations. But as a teacher, it basically is a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life until you die.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm confused as to why people want to do that. I said that in the last episode.
We even said there's nothing bad about it. It's just...
There's nothing wrong with it. I said... Obviously,
It's a normal thing.
Yeah, I just want to say that I meant, before anyone thinks like, who does this girl think she is, like, I literally just meant, I feel like there's so much more, like, your lives are so much more valuable than working for someone 9 to 5 in a dead-end job. Wallah, that's what I meant. I didn't mean like...
I just pulled a face, I was like this. Because it sounded like it was going in a different direction, but then you pulled it back.
They are. I mean... I get it. Obviously, that's life and that's what we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I meant. So I didn't understand how someone could have that as a dream. I get sometimes we have to settle and do it.
Yeah, but sometimes it is a dream, just being a teacher.
Yeah, I understand that. But I literally just meant what I meant. Like, come on, your time. You don't need to... I know everyone has to do it, right?
Yeah, but it's... You're
Am I digging a hole? No, but I just want to explain what I mean.
Because... Who says that that's a way, like that could be a full potential, like really good a teacher, you're changing people's lives.
I know, it's amazing being a teacher. It literally is amazing. That was one of my main things that I wanted to do. Wallah, I really wanted to be a teacher, English teacher for like younger nursery children.
Yeah.
That was a dream of mine ever since I was younger. But when I said like I don't understand people who have the dream to work a 9 to 5, I meant, guys, you're selling your time, right? Here's the way I view it, right?
Yeah.
You've got this life of yours. By the way, I'm not coming for anyone. Wallah, I'm trying to explain myself.
You had a shovel in the last episode, like a smaller one, you were digging a hole, it got a little bit worse. And this episode, you're like, guys, let me just explain myself. You grabbed a bigger shovel, you're like...
Listen, realistically, Ayub, if I really cared that much, I could get you to edit things out.
Yeah,
Do you
true,
get it?
yeah,
I don't care. I just want to explain myself to maybe my viewers that may have been a bit disappointed in what I said.
Yeah.
What I mean in my head is we have this life of ours, right?
Yeah.
And we have time in our life. So imagine we're selling our life.
Yeah.
Do you get it? And that's what we're doing.
I don't think
our time, we're selling it. So what I meant by, I don't understand people who think, oh, I want to work a 9 to 5, is your life is so valuable. So at least if you had the dream of doing this, but then you were a teacher anyway. But do you get it? I'm trying to say...
I know what you're trying to say, but it's when you say stuff like, at least, like as if like, you just settled for this. Maybe that is the ultimate goal, is to be a teacher. It's okay to do that.
I get that. I'm just saying I came across a bit wrong, and that's what I meant.
You couldn't understand it because obviously you see it differently.
And at the end of the episode, I did kind of understand. I was like, wait, what I said was kind of wrong.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So that's what I just wanted to say. And I don't care about that girl's comment. She was like, oh my God, the ignorance. And it's weird because she usually writes really nice comments on her episodes.
That's why I think you hit a soft spot.
No, that's my thing is this. I don't care when I get people commenting stuff about me.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's someone that maybe liked me before, used to like me, I feel like I've kind of let them down.
Yeah.
But then again, I just want people to understand where I'm coming from. So, and I feel like the real viewers will know what I'm like and what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I think it is that. Some people will know your intentions because they know you, or they've seen you. Between us, no one really knows because it's all social media, but you can still learn who someone is over the years of watching them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To understand when they make a comment like that, what their intentions are.
Like I said, I could get you to edit things out. I could sit here and be fake, but I say things that's on my mind. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes it comes out wrong. But I know that my intentions are pure.
Yeah.
But it just comes out wrong.
Also, yeah, you just can't comprehend that situation because you see life in a different way. Everyone sees life differently. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, 9 to 5s and all that stuff is like the majority of the world. That's how we all live. That's how we all operate.
Yeah.
So there's people that dream like that, and there's people that dream bigger. It's just we're built different. No, I'm joking.
But I don't mean
different views.
but I don't mean one's low, like above the other person.
Yeah.
Like let's say the regular person dreams of being a teacher or even just being like anything 9 to 5, and the other person's like, oh, do you know what? I want to start a business one day.
Yeah, but do you know what? Someone made a good comment as well. Like starting a business, doing that stuff. You probably end up working more than you would a 9 to 5.
Yeah, no, you know what's
but
annoying,
it's just that ultimate goal of being your own boss.
Yeah,
is what you want.
My thing is this. I'm not saying you don't. I am like, when you do social media, it's a constant thing, 24/7.
Yeah,
you know
it's not
that,
like
right?
you don't get to just
Check
finish
out.
at 5 and then that's it.
Exactly.
You don't need to think about it anymore.
You don't get to clock out when you do social media, and if anything, it affects your mental health. It's stressful. I don't just mean do social media or anything. I'm not saying it's the easy way out, guys. When I say like, oh, you're doing that, I'm not saying it's the easy way out. I just mean like being in control of your own life. Do you get it?
Yeah, and the thing is, a lot of people will agree with you as well. It's not nothing wrong.
I know, but I just don't want anyone that watches me.
You don't want it to be like you're looking down at people that did
exactly,
9 to 5s.
because wallah,
that's
I'm
life,
not.
and everyone basically does it.
Wallah, I'm not. And let me just say something to you guys. Almost every day, I have the thought in my head to delete social media and work in Tesco. And what did I say to you, Ayub, about working in Tesco?
I can't remember.
I was just like, I feel like it'd be
No, you did say, you have said that, but I can't remember.
I just feel like it'd be so fun to, not just fun, but it would be like cool to work in Tesco, and I heard the pay's really good.
Yeah.
It's like £10-11 an hour, £12 an hour, and I just feel like, do you not think it'd be cool to stack shelves?
Yeah. At the same time,
I don't mean like forever, but
I've done it. I've worked at Co-op before when I was younger.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was dead.
Yeah, but anyway, so guys, I'm not looking down on anyone. If you know me, you know my intentions, you know what I mean. Anything can be taken away from anyone at any point. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So right.
Even when we talk like this as well, and I feel like I need to say it for you because I know that's what you mean, but you never say it. You're not sitting here and acting like, oh, I'm a social media person. Like it could be taken away from me. Like I've got all this amazing stuff. We're both just literally at the start of doing anything. We're literally at the when it comes to anyone doing anything with social media, we're like bottom tier.
Yeah, of course.
We're basically
but
like
I still appreciate it
Do you know what I
so
mean?
much.
Yeah,
and at any point, I could not be doing right now. The reason I'm like, alhamdulillah, and I'm grateful for life. I'm not rich. I don't make. Do you know what I mean? Like I make the normal amount that kind of anyone would make.
Working a normal job, yeah.
But the only thing is I get to be in control of it myself a little bit more. And with my mental health, I'm not going to lie, I find it very difficult doing a 9 to 5 full-time job. Not just that, I also have some like health issues that aren't mental health related.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I just think Allah's given me this way to like, do, even before social media, I wasn't working a 9 to 5, like my hours were a bit different and days and stuff. So I just feel like at any point Allah could be like, make it harder for me where I have to go and work a 9 to 5.
Yeah, makes sense.
Not looking down at anyone. At any point, I could be doing anything. He could be doing anything. You guys could. Do you know what I mean? I don't care.
I do be doing something.
I just want to explain, just in case anyone that may have been upset.
Do you think comments get to you?
They don't get to me as in I don't think, oh my God, I'm going to be cancelled.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. Wallah.
It's just when you see like someone that has changed their opinion on you.
Yeah, I don't want to upset my viewers. That's what it is. Wallah, I don't care if I've said the maddest stuff on the internet and not give a damn what people think about getting cancelled or this. I feel like my views, none of them are controversial enough to ever get me cancelled. Do you get it? Yeah. I'm not racist, even behind the scenes. Some people are like, I'm not but in their mind, they're like, wallah, not at all. And other things, I don't know, why do people get cancelled? Do you get it?
Yeah.
So I genuinely don't care what I say. My thing is, I don't want to hurt people or change their opinions on me who genuinely like support me and watch me. Do you get it?
Makes sense.
That's why I'm acting this way. Not because I'm like scared of getting cancelled. Wallah, I don't get them.
Well, if anything, it's almost like you're answering to the comment and like letting them know. Like you're basically apologising without apologising.
Yeah, but the thing is though, we can be wrong. You guys need to understand. Like out of this, not about this. You're just laughing there. You're like, I've been just explaining myself there, but wallah, no. Out of this, we're human beings and we can be wrong sometimes.
Yeah, obviously. Sometimes I sit and I think, I even asked my friend the other day, and I'm like, do we sound really unintelligent? Like, I feel like, because obviously we're in our comfort zone where we're just talking crap. We're not sitting and trying to be formal. So I feel like sometimes people might watch us and think these guys are so stupid.
No.
Like, I just wanted to know that opinion.
No. Who watches? Who?
You're like, no.
Listen, I just want to say something, right? What was I saying before you interrupted me?
Sorry, I made you lose your train of thought. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We get it. You know
No,
what
I
your
just want to
opinion
say,
is.
we're human beings, right? The same way you
You're
guys
like having
are.
a go at them.
No, listen, the same way you guys are human beings, we're human beings. We say things and we do things wrong.
Literally, it was one comment.
I'm not talking about that anymore.
It's like you're giving a speech. Leave us alone.
One line, I'm not talking about that anymore. It was literally one comment, Ayub,
Okay.
in the last episode. One comment. It's not like the majority of people. It was one person. But what I'm talking about in the future, let's say we do something or say something in the future.
Yeah.
We're human beings.
And we're sorry we didn't cut it out.
Yeah.
You caught us slipping.
Yeah, no. And like, you gotta cut us some slack, guys. Same. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know, another thing I get worried about as well, like I'll bring this, it kind of fits in a little bit, but doesn't at the same time. The other day I was at Shisha, and this group of girls like came in and sat down on the side of us, and then all of a sudden one of the girls come up to us. She was like, "Oh my god, like I literally was just watching you guys. I love you. Like say hi to Nisha." And I think she said, I can't remember exactly word for word, but she was like being really supportive.
Yeah, you told me.
I realised.
Yeah, I know what you're about.
I realised that I get like, I'm normally very good with like meeting people, but whenever I've met anyone from the podcast, I get so like, my body just freezes up a little bit, and I'm like, no, nothing like that. I don't. I'm like, oh, thank you, but I can't remember what I've done in the moment. So I think back to it, and I think, did I just come across really rude? And I get worried that they're gonna meet me and expect like some energy because they see me on here, and then I'm like, oh, thank you, and I just look like get out of my face.
That's a big fear of mine.
Yeah,
as well.
but I don't want to be seen like that. I want to be able to like sit and bust jokes, but I get a bit awkward.
Wallah, that's a fear of mine as well. Like someone meeting me, walking away, and be like,
yeah,
I'm really disappointed.
Yeah, like imagine how upsetting that, because I'd be upset if someone that I watch, because I know what it's like. I'm someone who watches YouTube. I've been following YouTubers since I was a little kid. Like I'm in the YouTube world when it comes to like supporting people and being fans of people
and buying merch.
Yeah,
and stuff
so
like that.
I know what it'd feel like if I met one of them and they were just like, yeah, like, all right, get out my face type thing. I'll be like,
I
oh,
would never,
damn.
but you never know. To me, like if I met someone, I might think, oh, that was nice. She may have gone away and been like, what the hell? That's why I always try to be extra energy. When
I think I need to be extra energy because I'm a bit like. You
can't just be like, oh, thanks.
Because I get a bit like awkward because there's other people with me as well. If I'm on my own, I'm a bit like, yeah.
I just want to hug. Whenever I meet people that say they watch, wallah, I just want to hug them, but I feel like I'm in their personal space.
Yeah, see, I felt awkward because after they said hello, there was no contact the whole time, and they were just sitting next to us. There wasn't even like any. So I felt like not that I should go sit next to them. Like, all right, what shisha are we getting? Like, sit down and bust jokes with them. But I just felt like I should be doing more.
Should I tell you why? It's because it feels like they're part of this little family we've got.
Yeah, and they know me. Like they know who I am,
exactly.
and then I'm just there like acting like I don't know who they are. I just felt really rude.
Guys,
I apologize.
If you ever meet us or you've ever seen us out, we're fake. No, joking.
Do you know what's weird? The fact that we've even got. Sometimes when it happens, I get like a little reality check, and I feel like this little warm feeling. Sorry.
What was that spit?
Yeah, sorry. I feel this little warm feeling in my heart, and I think, wow, I'm doing something. Do you know what I mean? Makes me feel a little bit accomplished, a tiny bit. I'm like, oh, I'm actually doing something.
In my brain, right, I don't see like I'm not gonna say not equal. I see everyone as equal. So in my brain, I kind of feel like. I don't think of myself as having followers, just my life and me. But then sometimes I'll meet someone that gets maybe a bit gassed, like, oh, you're this, you're that. And then I'm like, what the hell? you get confused. You're like, isn't everyone...
and also not just that. At the level that we're at, I would never expect anyone to even want to take a picture of me, like, thing. Like, I feel like you don't really experience that until you're at the level of, like, 1 million followers or more. So when I see people come up to me and, like, they actually want to say hello, and I'm just like, Bob down the road. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm just like a random guy.
It's because I don't know. I really despise when influencers or anyone on social media acts like they're a big deal. Like you literally have just the only thing you have to is numbers. Yeah. And you're excited because a lot of people know you. Imagine when you think about it, you put yourself outside the box. How moist is it that your people get excited that a lot of people know them? Yeah,
but the thing is, we all secretly like that.
No, speak for yourself.
No, but I think people like that feeling of being like, known, like you go into a room and like they know you for doing something. Yeah, not in a way of like.
I mean,
not to be vain, but in the sense of like. For example, someone come up to me and said, "Oh, I've seen your work that you've done, or you're sick at this." It's a nice feeling.
That's a
nice,
warm feeling. But what I'm saying is, you know, the people that think they walk into the room and they're like,
they think they're sick. Yeah,
I know. I've seen it with my own eyes.
So it's bad. It's
that
so bad.
to me is pathetic, and I feel like someone needs to slap them in their face and tell them, "Look, the same way they're gonna die is the same way you're gonna die."
Yeah. Except for you'll probably have more people tweeting about it. But you know what? I've noticed you are really good when you meet people because you're very like whatever energy they bring, you'll top it. They'll be like, "Oh my god!" And you're like, "Yeah!" You get in their faces like, "Woo!"
Yeah, no, because
which
like,
is probably the best way to do it, to be honest.
no, but it's different with guys. Like even me, I have a friend who's very well known in London, and literally whenever I'm with him in London, people will come. In fact, the other day I was in Primark, and this girl came up to us. It's a very, not strange encounter. If you're watching this, it was a very like different encounter to me. So she didn't come up and say, "Hey, like I love you guys, like I watch you guys." She literally came, got her camera, and goes, "My mum watches you. Can you say hello?" Filmed us and then walked off.
Oh yeah, that's a bit mad.
So like,
do you know what's funny? You always hear.
By the way, I don't have an issue with that, but it's like she didn't even say like, "Hey, how are you?
Yeah.
I really love your stuff." She literally was like, "Mum, can you say hello?" And then she just walked off.
Yeah, the thing is, I think we'll encounter more stuff like that if we, inshallah, like, start doing well. Because I always watch the YouTubers when they used to speak about it, and they get to a point where they complain about it, and I'll be like, "Why are you not complaining? Like you've made it." And then they're like, "Guys, when you come up to us, like just have a conversation with us. What's wrong with you? Like just coming and being like, hi, take a picture and dip." But the thing is, if I met someone, I'd want to talk to them more than I would want a picture.
But I think it was kind of for her mum anyway.
Yeah.
But she could have like sat and be like, "So how are you guys?"
Or like, "Hi guys, sorry to like interrupt." Like,
yeah. But I had no issue with it. But if you want to do it, it's fine.
Yeah,
but it's just a bit different for me.
I wouldn't mind either, but I would be a bit like, "Whoa."
No, it was cute it was cute, but I just like would have liked to speak to her and be like, say. But yeah, so like I said, my friend, he is very well known to the point where people will ask him for photo. Every time he goes out, at least I'd say like 7 people will speak to him.
That's quite mad.
And a lot of them will ask for photo, and most of the time it's me taking the photo. Ayub.
Yeah. You're like, "Yeah, go ahead."
But what I was going to say is I've been saying to him recently, you need to give them more energy. And he was like, "Look, Nishan, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I'm just so used to it. If I give so much energy every time I meet someone, I'm going to be drained by the end of the day."
Yeah.
So I was like, just show a bit more appreciation. Like people, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think that he doesn't appreciate it. I think it's just, he probably just gotten used to it at
No,
this
it's
point.
not
Like,
that he
let's
doesn't
take a picture.
appreciate it. I know that. But I'm saying like, I'm like, give more energy. And he's just like, "Hey, you're right. Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
good,
want to
thank
give
you.
my
Right,
energy.
bye."
Next person I see, I'm like, "Woo, yeah,
Just
let's
put
take a
your hands in
picture." Whoa, relax.
No, I'm joking. But yeah.
Do you ever get worried that like people will see you but like, she doesn't look like that?
No.
Do you not think they'll be like, "Oh, catfish"?
Hey, have you not noticed that I don't care about anything in this world? Let me give you an example why. I come on here and I just sit, but do I ever say like, "Oh, what do I look like? Can I see?" I don't care.
Literally, before we start filming, you're like, "Why do I look like this?"
No, I did
But
say I
I
look
see you
ugly.
having the battle. I see you having the battle with yourself. You're like, "Why do?" You're like, "Oh, I don't even care." But then you go back to it again. You're like, "Why, man?" It's almost like you're battling in your mind. Like, shut up, don't care about
Okay, so
it.
here's my thing. Today I think I look ugly, right?
Yeah.
But I just don't care enough. Like I looked at myself and I was like, I look like a man today. Did you hear me? But I don't like sit here and think, "Oh my god, people are gonna." Like that was a thing for me before, but I don't.
Yeah, but not that you worry about it, but has the thought ever crossed your mind? Like, I think about it. I think,
they're
like,
gonna
what if
think
people
I'm a
see me
catfish.
and then, not think I'm a catfish, but what if I don't know, what if I look completely different to what I look like online?
Who
and they're
cares?
like,
Ayub? Are they?
no, I don't care. I wouldn't, no, I'm not saying I'm like, they're like, "Oh no, I'm worried." It's just crossed my mind, the thought that I might not
If
look the
that
same.
crosses your mind, you got to think of this. What do they look like in the morning? They look at that in the mirror, and who are they to judge you?
No, I'm not scared of being judged.
They're butters.
Okay,
I'm
relax.
joking. Well, I'm joking.
One day we should do like a morning one where we both just wake up and exactly what we look like. We sit down and
I'm
do
not
the
gonna
podcast.
lie, mine's a bit scary.
Yeah, mine will be alright, except for my hair will just be everywhere.
No, I see. You know what's funny, guys?
Yeah.
I hadn't been getting up early for, I'm not gonna lie, like a year.
Yeah.
And the other day, this is so weird. Not the other day, maybe like 2 months ago, I seen you in the morning for the first time.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I think so.
Oh, it was Ramadan.
Yeah.
So during Ramadan, I sleep very late and I don't get up at like 9 when he'll get up. And then during Ramadan, he would wake up, obviously we'd be eating. I'd look at him and I'd be like, "I've never seen you like..."
What, like red eyes,
Just
one eye
woke-
closed more than the other? Because I
yeah,
have.
like hair's messy, like just woke puffy
I'm
face.
like,
That's so weird, isn't it?
what, my buzz?
Yes. No, I'm joking. I think Ayub, like, I don't want to upset you or anything, but I feel like you care about your looks a bit too much.
No, but in what way?
In the way where, like, I don't think it's.
No, but in what scenarios? Give me an
Okay, let me give
example.
you an example. And guys, if you think that I'm being mean to my brother, I'm shut up. Sometimes I'll film you and you'll be like, oh, delete that, I look ugly. And I personally don't feel like a man should do that.
No, but yeah, but
you know what I mean?
No, but
You're not, I'm not saying men don't do that.
Right.
Men do that.
No,
but I
but
feel
let me
like
explain to you the scenario of what Nishan does when I've just filmed this. Let me get it. And then I'm, what the hell?
What did you just say?
No, she's told him. She's told him my deepest
By the way,
secret.
a lot of men do that.
No, wait. I'm not offended at all. Do you know why? Because I can give you a reason as to why I'm telling you to delete it. Nishan will say this, but she'll record you walk in your room as you've just woken up, toes out, everything out. She's like, oh, in my face with the camera. And I'm like, oh, what the hell? Delete that. Like, I wasn't even ready, like a mess. Wallah, that is what it is.
You've done it before. You've been like, oh, can you delete this?
Yeah, because sometimes I feel like I look weird. Like,
but I'm saying it's fine. And
most of the time it's because my toes are out.
why am I so worried about being mean? You know what? I don't care. If you think I'm a mean person or not a nice person, you don't know me for me.
All right, give us another scenario, because I feel like you just said this statement. It makes me look like someone who cares about my looks, which I don't think I am. I think I'm worried.
Before we film, you check yourself out.
No, I'll give you all right, do you know what? You're going to expose me, I'm going to expose myself, and now this is your fault. So when we start exposing your insecurities, we'll sit there and laugh.
Give me another example.
Okay, wait, no.
I didn't go
I'll
for
give
that
you why.
example.
Because recently, I've been, like, my hair has been stressing me out a little bit, yeah? So sometimes in certain lighting, I can see through to the scalp, and I don't like...
Abe, I had my
okay,
scalp
but I don't
burned.
like that. So before we film, I test my hair in the lighting, and then if it needs to be moved or like sorted out, I'll come back. It's not that deep.
It looks fine. It looks nice.
Okay, but these are the things I noticed.
I know, I get that.
I don't care too much about the look. I just want to be presentable.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. But I was just explaining to you what I
send
meant.
it for me. And I'm
no, now everyone's gonna think I'm being mean to you.
You are being mean. You made me look like someone who cares about my looks, like when I'm not that type of person at all.
No, but
I care in the sense of looking presentable.
there's nothing wrong with being that sort of person, by the way. Wallah, there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't know. I don't know. I think it's because
give me another example.
No, because they're going to start thinking that I'm a mean sister.
No, they're not. I want to know.
No, I don't really have any, wallah. Do I? No, not really.
Yeah, I think that's it. Because the way you said that, you care about your looks almost made it seem like I'm vain. Like, I look sick, that type thing.
All. What I mean is you care about your looks a good amount, but maybe I just don't care what I meant is maybe you care what people think a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. I don't care what people
just one step more than you should. If you went one lower down, you'd be perfect level.
But it's not about what people think. It's more my own comfort.
Yeah.
Wallah.
Yeah,
like, I don't want to look it back at it and be like, Wallah, I don't think, someone else is going to look at it. Because most of the time, I know people don't even notice these things.
I understand
it's more my own comfort with myself. Like, I want to be able to watch it back and be like, I don't mind. And there's bare episodes that I'm like, I hate what I look like in it, but I'm just like, it's calm.
But the reason I say this, Abe, is because, wallah, with a girl, you can look at her and be like, she looks a bit today. Like with me, you could do that. Like your hair looks a bit weird, your makeup's a bit off. I don't know why you look. Wallah, Ayob, I genuinely, you don't understand from the bottom of my heart. You look the same every single episode.
Such a violation.
No, it's not a violation.
Even when I haven't had a haircut.
No, obviously you look a bit nicer and put together when you've had a haircut, but I don't ever look at you and be like, oh, he looks a bit messy. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, but it's not, that's what I mean. I know that people do that, so it's for myself. Wallah. When I'm like, I don't like what I look like, it's because I don't want to look at it and be like, It's not about other people.
Okay.
I always post myself like doing weird butters, faces, all that type of stuff. Look at you trying to make me feel better. Yeah, true.
No, actually, because you could say the same for me, because I wouldn't post myself doing weird noises or butters faces.
Yeah.
But then again, you know
and there's been loads of times where I take a video of you and you're like, delete that! Scream your head off.
Why? Do that again.
No, why are you trying to get it again?
That was funny, wallah.
I can't recreate it. It was in the moment.
Okay, so if you're trying to laugh at his jokes.
Yeah, I know. She's like, I didn't just call you self-centered prick.
No, wallah, listen. I don't want to do this podcast if I'm going to have in my brain, I need to be careful what I say.
Don't, just be yourself, man.
But
I just feel
like I need to do that now.
No, what? Because of that?
I don't know.
Just relax, man. Be yourself. Who cares? It's alright. Cuss me out if you want to cuss me out. I think you're butters too. Alright, anyway, on the topic of catfishing, I've been sent like 3 times people using my pictures as Tinder. And I think there's someone out there just using my pictures and like finessing women.
I don't see the point of that though, because are you going to meet them?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with it.
One second.
And they put my name as like Zach.
You look like a Zach.
Do I look like a Zach?
Yeah,
I'll
looks
take
like
that. It
your
has a
name.
Z. You know,
Yeah, I was about to say like
Guys,
Max.
Max. Yeah.
If you watch that episode, you know what we're talking about. All I was about to say.
Yeah, when I was a
like
kid, I
that.
used to love like I wanted to be called like
X's
Max
or Zs
or like
in
like
your
anything
name.
like a Zach or a Max. Always like the main character in like a little cartoon or something
Or
like that.
zebra. No, I'm joking.
I got catching you for a second.
No, I wanted you to be like, yeah, but then, yeah.
I was.
Although that was
But anyway, yeah. So
Wait, my thing is this, right? How the hell, you know the Catfish, TV show?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah. I'll say this publicly. To anyone that is getting catfished in 2021, what is wrong with you?
no, what do you mean? It's even worse now. It's more
I don't
realistic.
mean looks-wise. I mean a fake account. You can FaceTime. You can phone call. You're telling me that you can't FaceTime.
True.
But like, first of all, would you really meet someone without FaceTiming them at least once?
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is very
It's
true.
2021, and you should know if someone's catfishing you. You can tell by their likes and their photos. You can tell by their followers. You can tell by their Snapchat score. You can tell. You should FaceTime them. Although there is some low-key people, always FaceTime if you're not sure.
Do you know what it is? Some people, I feel like maybe
Don't have an Android. I mean, have an Android.
Yeah, you messed up your joke.
Damn.
Would have been good. Would have been good.
I know.
Some people, I feel like maybe they had their hopes up for what this person looks like, and they almost feel something fishy going on to the point where they don't want to take the risk of knowing, so
Then
they
I
just
don't feel
they just
bad
carry
for
it
you.
on.
I don't feel bad for
But
you
I
for
think it's
being
just like a
catfished.
subconscious thing. They're not doing it on purpose. They're just not in their head thinking, let me catch them out. They're just like, oh well, we're having a good time. We're talking on the phone. We don't FaceTime, but it's okay. They've just told me that their FaceTime doesn't work on their phone because their version hasn't been updated yet.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. I don't want to seem insensitive, but if you've been catfished in the last 2, even 3 years, I don't feel sorry for you, and you should have taken precautions.
I have a story of someone getting catfished. It's really
What?
bad. I'm not going to say who, but basically a friend of mine. It sounds really bad. So one time, he was chatting to this girl, and they've been chatting for a while, and then they went to meet up. They went to meet up at like a shopping centre, yeah. And when they got there, I remember that he left early in the morning, or whatever, and then I remember midday, like I get a call, yeah, and I'm like, hello, and he's like, hey. He's like hiding somewhere. He goes, he's like, I'm here with her, man. What the hell is this? She looks like a completely different person.
Aww.
And he was shocked. And I go to him, where are you? And he goes, I said I had to go to the toilet. I'm around the corner, I'm hiding. What do I do, man? What the hell? This is really bad. But he got like really badly catfished. He said like a whole different person, basically.
No, come on. He's just probably thinking looks-wise.
No, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A whole different person.
Yeah, I know, but...
And then this is really bad. Wasn't me. You're not never gonna know who it was. But
You rang him and said there's an emergency.
No, I didn't. He just, after the toilet, he never went back. He just left.
You want to know why I don't find that funny, Ayub? Let me explain to you why.
I'm laughing because
You
it's
want
so
me to
deep.
laugh
I'm
with
laughing
you?
because it's so deep. It's actually so deep.
Listen, this whole catfish thing, right? It happens a lot.
It's
I've
so
heard so
deep.
many stories of guys meeting girls and they didn't look the same, or they smelt weird, or they just like things like that.
By the way, this is when they were a lot younger, by the way.
Yeah, no,
just like
of course, obviously. But my thing is this: when it comes to that, and a lot of guys were like, "Yeah, I saw her and I just drove off and I walked."
I think it's messed up. It
direction."
is messed up.
Can you not just chill for a few hours?
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, I scratched
Sorry.
you. Who cares if you don't want to be with her? No one's gonna force you to start
Do
kissing
you know what?
her.
That is so true.
Just
What
chill
the
with
hell?
her for a couple of hours. Be a decent human being. You're not attracted to her. Just go
Yeah,
home.
but some people get like scared of them situations. Do you know what I mean?
No, just because I'm not gonna lie. I feel like okay. You've established she doesn't look the way she looks in
Yeah.
photos, and you're not attracted to her. You just chill. Talk
Yeah.
about life. Not everyone you meet, you have to lips them or put your tongue
Oh, you
down
maybe
their
feel,
throat.
you
Do you know what I
maybe
mean?
feel bad for laughing now.
No, it's
it was
fine.
funny.
It's
but
funny. It's
when you think of like the long-term effect that it probably had on her as well, it's
Yeah, that's
probably
not-
deep.
that's-
But at the same time, yeah, I'm sorry.
some girls.
Some people need to like fix up. Like, why are you advertising a whole different thing?
Yeah.
You must know yourself what you're getting yourself into. If you look completely different in your picture, and then you're meeting up with someone, and then you see that they get a bit weird, it's your own fault.
No, shall I tell you why? Because you can't help it how different you look in your photos sometimes.
No. I've seen like ridiculous differences. Some people.
Yeah, some people do. Like, I'm not saying they don't. But what I'm saying is, are men really that insecure that I can't be near her, she's ugly?
true. I'm not gonna lie to you. You might as well just chill for like
Just
the rest of the day.
chill. Go watch a movie, do what you're going to do, talk about life. You don't need to see them again.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Pathetic men.
So I've been in a catfish situation in college. This is like
Yeah, you
around
look
that time.
different. It's fine.
No, not me, crackhead.
I'm joking. That was a joke.
But I did
Never.
what you did, what you said as well. Well, like, I'm not just bringing this up now, just so like people think, oh,
He's trying to
I
make
need aim
himself
was
look
bang.
better.
Yeah, Well, look better. What? It wasn't me who was in
Because
the
you just
original.
laughed at the poor girl that got ditched because she's
No,
ugly
no.
and fat. And I'm
Hey,
joking.
whoa, that's so deep.
I'm joking.
I don't know what the reasons were. I just know that they dipped. Anyway, so what happened with me to this time when I was younger, looked like completely different, like ridiculously. I was like, whoa. And at the time I was going through like some stress, and I was like in a space of like just, I've always wanted to like just vent to someone, but I had no one to vent to. So I looked at the situation, I was like, oh my days, I just got catfish. I was like, you know what, let's just go. We ate, and then the whole time I just talked about myself for like an hour straight. It was like, we had like good conversation, but they were
Who
probably,
is she? Do I know her?
no. So they were probably there thinking, what this guy, like, they were probably in their head were like, I'm not coming talking to this guy again.
Oh, yeah, you got to make them really hate you.
That's what literally
You know
happened.
what? Pick your nose and just eat it or something.
Whoa.
No?
No.
Hey, look, I'm sorry, but I just thought about a TikTok that made me laugh so much.
Go on,
Can
then.
I show it to you?
Yeah.
I think I sent it to you, but wallah, I think this TikTok, and we'll play it on the screen. Wallah, I think this TikTok made me laugh the most that I've laughed in a very long time. It's right here.
Really?
I'm Simon. I'm 27. Right, there I can touch your belly button from the inside. As a woman who has heard...
I saw that as well. I've seen it. Yeah. He just had enough. He's
Like,
had
he was
enough.
just chilling, just watching it, and then he went, do you know what I mean? And you know why that's so funny? It literally got,
I'm 27.
it got 1.9 million likes.
You see? Oh my days. Nearly
I'm
2
sorry,
million
but that
likes.
is so funny. We have to play that on the screen.
Yeah, we will save it.
That is so hilarious.
It's true.
Ayub.
It's to the point where you're just like, I'm done,
Yeah.
like hearing this.
Like, he was just chilling there. He didn't like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that made me laugh so much.
Anyway, yeah. So aside from the fact that I laughed at someone who catfished, and apparently I kept up my looks so much, we exposing me. I might as well
Let's talk
just
about
bring up
me.
some other sins
No.
that I've done in this.
No,
Well,
why
I'm
don't you talk
joking.
about me now?
I'm
Go on.
joking.
No, I would like you to.
No, why do you feel so
Can you
insecure
tell-
about this comment? I feel like you've become so like, I don't want to say anything anymore.
Hey, but I don't give a damn.
Yeah, you can't even say the word.
I don't care. You know why I'm so secure in the person I am?
Go on then.
Because I know my intentions. I know my relationship with my God
Yeah.
that I speak to, and I know that I try to be a good person.
Makes
With
sense.
that being said, the way I think is sometimes irrational, and sometimes I think I'm right. But I don't care about what people think. I don't want to upset people that I love, which is my viewers. That's it.
Okay.
Because sometimes I'm so strong about what I say, and sometimes it's wrong. Like at the end of that episode, you kind of made me realize, wait a minute, we need people working 9 to 5, nurses and teachers and everything. We need that. So it was a bit ignorant, but I just wanted to explain where I was coming from.
Yeah.
But I really don't care.
Just the whole speech, but I really don't care.
It's kind of bad how much I don't care.
Don't worry, I understand. Right, I have a question for you actually, but this is a bit of a sticky one, so I want to give like a disclaimer before we start, because obviously it's something that you don't do. So some people might be like, oh, you're not really allowed to have an opinion on it, but at the same time you've probably experienced the thing that I'm going to talk about. I wanted to ask you a question about men commenting on girls who don't wear hijab properly or don't wear hijab at all.
Why are you doing that?
Huh?
Why
'Cause-
do they do that?
No. What?
Someone wrote the funniest TikTok that say men act like Allah left them in charge.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's so true.
It's true. But no, so my question is, like,
Girls who
obviously-
don't wear hijab properly.
yeah, or like people, like someone like you not wearing hijab, like if a man was to come and tell you, like a random man that you don't know, not like a family member.
Okay,
Like,
here's my thing.
what's your thing about all of
Here's
that
my
stuff?
thing about this, right?
But be careful at the same time. Disclaimers.
Disclaimers, guys, whatever. I used to look at girls that don't wear hijab properly, and I used to be confused. And I was very ignorant because in my head I'd be like, just take it off. Like, I wasn't wearing it myself, but I'd be like, if you're not going to wear it properly, just take it off. Like, we can see your hair.
Yeah.
Because that's how I used to think for a very long time, I'm not going to lie. But then I realised I grew, I matured, and I realised it's a process. And also, every strand of hair that is shown, you get sin for it. So in my head, I used to think, we can see your hair, you're not a hijabi.
Yeah.
And then I realised that every strand of hair you get sin for, so at least they're covering 90% and they're not getting sin for that part of their hair.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
was very
Are you sure?
Yeah, literally every strand you get sin for, so they're not getting sin for the ones they're covering.
Yeah.
But with that being said, one thing people need to realize in Islam, hijab, like the term and the meaning, obviously do your own research, isn't just wearing, it's not just a scarf, it's literally the way you dress, the way you act.
Everything, yeah, so all modesty, yeah.
Exactly. So you can't just put a scarf on and be like, I'm a hijabi. Obviously you can,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is, if we look deep into Islam, hijab isn't just putting a scarf on, it's not showing, it's wearing a baya.
But obviously that's just like the starting process.
That's the starting. So I want to say to all the girls that at least try or do that, you know, showing half a bit of your hair. I honestly was very ignorant. I used to look at you lot and think, what the hell are you doing? But now I commend you because you're one step closer than I am.
Yeah.
And also you're trying. If anything, they can take off their scarf so easily.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not, and
Yeah.
it's kind of beautiful if you think about it. Like, it's literally
They're working towards it
Yeah.
at least in that sense. Yeah.
and men commenting on it is just why are you commenting?
So here's my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm very firm on like it's between you and God type thing, but we also, because obviously it's a fard, like you have to wear your headscarf. I can see how people care enough to say something, because we also listen. Let me explain myself before you say anything, because we do have a duty to spread dawah, to like advise our brothers and sisters. The only thing is, my like quarrel with it is I don't understand men that like will
Do it to random girls.
do it to random girls that they don't know for
Or on the
starters,
internet.
or on the internet in
Openly.
DMs, or like go about it in a rude way. Because I feel like if you genuinely care for the person, you're doing it for your deen and because you care about that
The right
person,
reasons.
yeah, and you care about that person, you care about them getting judged and them taking sin, then you in your heart would be like, do you know what? I genuinely
Make dua for
care.
them.
Yeah, no, not just that. I genuinely care and I want to give them advice, but I know, because we all know, like, no man in this world doesn't understand that a girl's going to get offended if you go up to her and tell her you're not doing it properly or you're rude. So if they really, really cared, they would find a way of, like, obviously this is a bit of a stretch, but say I saw a girl and it affected me that much and I wanted to say something to her, I'd think, do you know what? Let me get my cousin who wears hijab to send a nice little message saying, hey sister, like, I've been where you are, like I fully understand it's hard, and even that sometimes can be taken as offense, but
Yeah.
at least it's softer coming from another woman
Yeah.
who's experienced it.
Also, they care enough to sit and comment, but do they care enough to make dua for that girl they're commenting about?
Yeah.
No.
So
My thing is this: if a man came to me, because I've had it before, and DM'd me nice, the DMs I don't mind, but it's like, well, you know, where if they DM me nicely and sent me maybe a website that speaks about hijab, that warms my heart. It's been done
yeah,
before.
I think that's the best way to do
But
it.
someone commenting, why are you talking about Islam? Why are you not wearing hijab? Look at you, did it.
And some of them are really rude. I'm not gonna
why
lie
are
to
you
you.
doing? But the thing is, though, do you not think it's weird, Ayub, that men need to follow our religion and the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he's such a
Sallallahu alaihi
compassionate.
wasallam.
He's such a compassionate man. And he does things properly.
Yeah.
They're basically advocating for this religion, right?
Mhm.
And they think they're doing so by commenting.
And like
Why are
being,
you not wearing a
yeah,
hijab?
and like being so rude about it as
Yeah,
well.
does it make sense? No,
Yeah.
they're tapped.
Like, that's what stresses me out. I feel like some people, they don't take into consideration how you're meant to like actually be and how you're meant to conduct yourself in certain situations. And it's scary because there's a lot of like the older generation as well, and you think, you lot have been here longer than us, like you should know this stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like conduct yourself nicely, be polite to people. When you want someone to do something, the best way to do it is go about it in a nice way. It's the only way it's going to get through to someone's head. Because if you're rude to that person, you're like, why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? And
Because
imagine
Islam's different things to different people.
they're a
we know
revert.
that.
Imagine they're a revert, yeah. They've just started to try put it on, and then someone's grilling them like that. They'll probably get pushed away from it and be like, do you know what?
And
I
that's
don't like
happened
this.
a lot.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, Islam is very much different to other people. Like some people, the ones that follow it correctly, like you'll see Mufti Menk, they're very soft and they're smiley and
Yeah.
jokey, and you want to learn more about the religion. And there's the ones that take it the extreme side.
But the thing is, I think religiously there can be people that are firm and like
You can be
stern with
firm.
like the stuff they
You
say,
can-
and like, but just it's just a level, obviously.
Yeah, of course, but you also have to be a nice person, and also my thing is this: why are you not lowering your gaze? If you're walking across the street, or let's say you see a girl on TikTok not wearing a hijab or doing a certain thing, you know you have to lower your gaze Islamically.
Yeah, if they're gonna sit and comment on that level of
You're
thing, they
not
should be doing
lowering
their
your
side.
gaze.
Yeah, but I think, sorry for all the non-Muslim viewers right now that are watching.
Yeah, sorry guys, we just
Put
can't.
the
It might
Islamic
be-
topic.
it
It
might
might be
be
interesting to
interesting,
like hear, but
But speaking of hijabs, the funny fact, that's actually the reason why my dad doesn't speak to me. For you guys that don't know,
why do you have to take it so
I don't
deep?
think there's anything wrong with that. It is the reason why.
Is that the exact reason?
No, that is the reason why.
Oh, go on then. You just put him in
No,
it.
we don't have to explain fully, but basically, I'll kind of explain it quickly now. And if you guys really want me to go into detail, maybe the next episode we can speak about it.
Yeah.
But the timeline is this. My dad wasn't very religious for a big period of our life, and obviously our mum and him got divorced, and then I think his father passed away at maybe I was like 14.
Yeah.
And then like overnight he turned very religious, like he's got a long beard and he's just very, mashallah, very practicing. And he kind of came up to me and was like, listen, you know you have to start wearing a headscarf, a hijab now. And I was kind of like, I didn't want to upset him because I was kind of like a daddy's girl. Instead of being like, I'm not ready, which he probably would have been like, okay.
He would have understood if you kind of,
Yeah.
but it's scary as a
Maybe
young
I
age.
don't know if he would have understood, because if you
But
didn't
I
understand.
think it would be a better relationship now
Yeah.
than you pretending to wear one for
Yeah.
how long and then getting caught.
Yeah.
Do you know what
So
I mean?
basically, instead of me turning around and being like, oh, I don't really want to, I was just trying to please him. And I was like, yeah, okay. So for like a year or two, every time I'd go to see him, I'd just wrap a scarf
Do you remember
around
that
my head.
stage?
But he
It
knew.
was so obvious. You just get to the door, go like this, whip it round, knock on the door, then go in.
He knew. And then what happened is he found out, and then he just hasn't spoke to me since.
Damn.
That is so upsetting.
Didn't give you a chance to
I
explain
know,
yourself.
that is so
Please.
upsetting.
I think it's hurt at the same, like it's deep. Like I'm not glad to you shouldn't be doing that, and I don't want to go into it because I feel like it's
Obviously,
weird.
you
That, like we're
can't
sitting
sit
here
and
talking
talk,
about.
I
But
don't think that is right, but at the same time, I don't know.
I think things could have been handled better on both sides, but more on one side.
What do you mean bet on Brett? I was 14.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. More on one side, like.
You know them dads that are like, well, my child could come contact me.
No, but I'm saying
You
did
mean I
something
could have done
wrong.
what I done, as in said to him, no, sorry,
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
ready.
what I mean. What else could you do?
Okay.
You couldn't do anything else except for
Yeah,
say you
that's
don't
fine.
want to wear it.
Yeah.
Which would have been a bet. Even if there was like a bit of argument back and forth, you probably still have a relationship now
Yeah,
without
yeah,
you wearing
yeah.
it. Then going in line, but I fully understand because I'd be scared as well. I
Yeah.
was sitting there like, thank God I'm not a girl the whole time it
I
was happening.
know. But yeah,
Stress.
that's that. And we'll go into detail if you guys really want us to. But
Yeah. Do you ever think about if you were to be born in like a different religion? Do you ever think about that?
no.
Do you not think it's crazy that like people are born into a religion like Christianity or something
What
like
I
that?
think is this crazy is this,
Go on
right?
then, cut me off.
Sorry, Abe,
It's
to
alright.
talk.
Get
No,
closer.
talk.
No, I'm joking. I want to hear it.
Are you sure? Because I've been speaking a lot this episode.
Yeah, but it's alright, love.
Sorry, I'm just getting off my chest. By the way, a lot of people messaged me about ADHD because I mentioned it in the last episode. They were like, Nishna, I thought you had it. Wallah.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm going to look into seeing if I have that. Only because if there's anything that can help me, any sort of pill that can help me, even if I'm just the days I need it, I will genuinely take it because life is so overwhelming.
Yeah, that's good.
But I was going to say, is what I think is this. Let's say there's a certain amount of religions, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many religions there are.
There's better.
Every single person who is religious with their religion, practicing their religion,
Yeah.
thinks that their religion's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So you've got only one can be right.
Yeah. So we're all gonna find out one day.
So the same way listen, let me just explain this. The same way we are so strong in our beliefs and we know for a fact this is the truth.
Yeah.
That feeling you have about your deen and your religion,
Yeah, someone else
other
has it for
religions
other.
have it about theirs. So only one will be the right one,
Yeah.
and all millions and not even billions of people, because think of like the years before,
Yeah.
will be wrong one day.
It's a bit scary to be honest. And not just that, that's what the argument I have with like atheists that say there's like no God, and they're like, oh, why are you gonna do this? Why are you gonna do that? Like, if anything, I think I've said this on the podcast before. Like, we're in a better position because at least we have a chance. Like, if there is
If
no
there's
God, nothing happens.
You didn't do anything
If
wrong.
anything,
for,
the teachings of Islam are like amazing. Like, they teach you to
Be a
live a
better
pure
person.
life. You're clean. Your body's healthy. All these different things. So I'm not losing anything. Like,
Yeah.
if anything, I'm gaining. And then
on the atheist side, but let's say like
no, but I'm seeing stuff online.
I don't wanna say that because
shouldn't even think about stuff like that.
no, I know that, and we shouldn't think it. And wallah, it's never crossed my mind. And listen, the reason I know my religion is right. I'm sorry, guys, if you're not a Muslim, you're a different religion. You can have your own beliefs.
Yeah.
It's because when I sit down and I speak and I pray and I speak to
Yeah,
God.
but people feel that as well.
Yeah, maybe. But what I'm saying is, damn, you're right. I don't know. Listen,
It
we're
is.
gonna find out one day. Might as well. No, my thing is this, right? Just
You're lost.
okay, this I don't know if this is how I'm to say, but just
Yeah, I think
imagine.
it is. So I think let's avoid
It's
it.
not going to happen. Okay, let's say other people. They're so strong on their religion,
I think
and then
about
they
it.
wake up and they're like,
I think about like all the people, like say, look, even for example, if you're not a Muslim, just imagine this scenario with us.
by the way, guys, you know how like there might be some Christians watching this or Jewish people. You guys feel the same way we feel about our religion, and we're not like saying anyone's wrong.
Yeah.
We're just saying we believe in our religion
we
enough.
believe ours is right, which is in turn saying that theirs is wrong. So relax.
No, but you know what I mean. Like,
But anyway, so
like the same way we are talking about maybe. I don't know.
yeah, she's trying to give a disclaimer. It's all right. We all respect every religion.
Yeah,
don't
we
worry.
respect every religion.
But,
And by the way,
imagine this.
Wait, sorry.
Okay, go.
Our religion teaches us to respect every religion. So
Yeah.
if anyone thinks we're not, our religion literally tells us to respect every single religion.
It does.
So
But anyway, what's mad is this. Is imagine, and even everyone watching, you can imagine this as well. Imagine like the people that have pure hate for like Muslims. Yeah, you get these guys, these geezers, like nah, F the Muslims. And then
go back to your own country.
Yeah, all of this, and then one day they're gonna be like resurrected, and the day of judgment, they're gonna be like, Dan, they were right.
Everyone will be like, it's so bad. I think about that a lot.
It's gonna be scary.
I think about that a lot.
Like they're gonna be like, oh damn, all the things I said about them not eating pork.
And going back to Islam.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's true. But yeah, it's just a strange concept that of all these religions, only one of them is going to be right.
Yeah, it is a bit mad.
Very crazy.
And we're not going to find out until that day comes.
Ugh, I don't want to talk about it.
No, but you got to stop doing this, because that's how people like get pushed away from their din. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to be reminded the fact that we're going to die. You need to remember these things. That's what pulls you closer.
You're right, actually. You're right about that. That is 100% true. I think about it every day, but do you know what it is? It's not even myself. It's when I think about a family member passing away. It gives me anxiety.
That makes sense.
Especially now that I've moved out and I don't even need this room of yours. Before, I'd be excited.
Wow, what? I mean, passing away.
I'm
That's bare
joking.
rude.
Do you get the joke? Because I was getting your room.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm joking.
That TikTok that someone made of us was very cute as well.
Oh, should we play it? It's got music in it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
so a TikTok account called love.fanpage25 or something,
like that, yeah.
05, made the cutest TikTok of us. Maybe we'll put a little screenshot here. You guys can go watch it. But it was just so sweet.
Yeah. Emotional. It's weird that someone went out of their way to sit and make something of us. Like someone was sitting at home and they thought, oh, this would be a really cute song with these two guys.
I just want to cry when I think about these people that watch us, you know.
Very cute.
And I just think, I can't even do anything for you lot. Like, I can't do anything for you guys, like, to show my appreciation.
But yeah, it's a bit deep.
Well, to be fair, actually.
You could do a lot more.
No, not just that. I mean, like, guys, I literally travelled 3.5 hours today.
Here we go. Relax.
I travelled 3.5 hours, and because we want to give you consistency, so I hope you guys appreciate that.
That's the point. So they don't have to watch. We should be appreciating them.
No, I know. I'm not mean that. I mean, like, in case they just think, she doesn't do anything for us. I mean, like, for you guys as a reason that I'm like.
Yeah, but for yourself as well. You don't do this podcast for them. You do it for yourself.
I do it for everyone. It makes me happy to make them happy.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know. I didn't mean that in a way like, I travelled free. You're just making me look bad today in this episode.
You do it to yourself, love.
If you know me, you know my intentions. You know what I mean.
You said for me, you just said that I care about my looks so much, and then you made me look bad for laughing at that catfish.
Yeah, you were fully like,
and I was crying.
And I was
then you said it, and I was like, damn. You didn't even like squeal. You were just like, looked like you were gonna cry. To be honest.
No. Do you know what it is? It's because I probably would have laughed, but then I just thought about men and that poor girl, and who the hell are you to do that to a woman?
That is
like,
rude. But at the same time,
your
like, fix
feet
up.
probably
Stop
stink.
like catfishing people.
Yeah, but some people just don't mean to. But yeah, anyway. So, yeah. I've got the shout out of the week on my phone.
Let's get it.
The shout out of the week goes to that. Just flare that out.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Wallah, I'm joking. Listen, you're entitled to your own opinion, even if it's wrong. Still, okay. The shout out of the week goes to SSSD. They don't have a name. Still, absolutely killing it, you both. Best sibling.
Wait, start again, please. Why do you say it like that? Still absolutely killing it.
Okay, because I'm trying to.
Okay, right, let's start fresh.
Okay.
Start fresh.
Okay. All right. So the shout out of the week goes to SSSD. She or he said, still absolutely killing it both. Best sibling duo there is. Been here since the start, and the videos get better each time. Thank you for the great videos and keeping you both in my du'as.
Oh, thank you. We're keeping you in our du'as as well, inshallah.
You guys are in my du'as, and do you know what? We should make a du'a every single episode.
Go on then.
But what if they're not a Muslim?
It's
And
alright,
they're
they will
like-
benefit from it. Or close your ears.
May the no,
Astaghfirullah.
because I said, what if they're not Muslim?
Yeah, no, I get the joke.
I just spat a little bit. Stuff like that wasn't funny. But may Allah grant every single person in here success, happiness, and shifa if they're suffering with anything in this world, and give them everything they have ever asked for. And every single person that's watching this video, may greatness come to you and your family and your loved ones, and good health and long life and good afterlife. Ameen.
Ameen. Yeah, we appreciate
And
you
if
guys.
you're not
honestly.
Muslim, then just I hope you have a good day.
Hope you have a good day, love. No, but honestly, guys, we appreciate you all, whether you're Muslim or not. Sorry, sometimes I feel bad, like when we get to the Muslim.
Maybe we should
topics.
stop being Muslim. No, I'm joking. What am I joking? I was going to say stop like talking about it so much.
No, but I kind of like, we don't talk about it so much. I like that we had that conversation. It's like the first time we get to like kind of sit and talk about it for a few
true.
seconds. But anyway, yeah. So thank you so much to everyone that supports us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We love you all. And also, yeah, Nishan, where can I find you?
You can find me crying on my pillow. Wow. Where can I find you?
Why do you always do that? You forget to say
Oh.
where they can actually find you.
You can find me at It's Nisrin on Instagram and TikTok. Please follow and make sure you comment, guys. If you see my stuff, like and comment on it, please.
You can find me at Kayla Cash Out on all social media platforms. Don't forget to follow the Sadly Relatable podcast on Instagram and TikTok. We need to post to the TikTok.
Oh yeah, should we do it now?
No, we need to post to the TikTok.
Oh, you said you wanted to do one now as well.
Yeah, we'll try. But yeah, we love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to
Love you
this
guys.
episode. We love you. Stay tuned. Peace.